Remember when I said that PSG's best chance of winning the CL, the Champions League, was that final that took place earlier this year against Bayern Munich? And that if you don't win it right then and there, you're never going to win it. Remember when I said that? This team is trash. This game was trash. I'm tempted to put him under review. I'm not going to mention his name, but you know who I'm talking about. I will not mention his name. But based on what I have seen over the course of the few games in this game, I am tempted to put him under review to show you how real I am. And do you know how much I care about him? I'm not going to say his name, but you know who he is. You know how much I care about him. You know how I believe in him. You know how much I say that he is that dude. But the Brick Academy does not discriminate. It doesn't discriminate. And I have ignored people saying these things because I say no, I don't listen. No, 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 no. I've ignored the call. I said, no, he's that dude. Shut up. You don't know football. I test. But I keep it real. Because people rely on me to tell them the truth about football. They know that they can't get the footballing truth from anyone else. Everyone else around, they just talk. Yep. I'm the only guy who has been sent to earth. My destiny, my calling is to teach people the footballing truth. But guys, this dude might have to go under review. And maybe by putting him under review, he'll then realize that, whoa, okay, I get it. Neymar is just big Neymar. And the more I look at Neymar at PSG, I still think it was the right move. I still say it was the right move. But as much as I look at him, I'm like, bro, this is you're being very unprofessional. Like, no, there is not a manager who is reining you in and coaching you. As big as Cristiano was, he still acquiesced to Zidane. He still acquiesced to Mourinho. He was like, yep, I still bow my head to Mourinho, to this, to those. But for Neymar, he's bowing it to Lukel. What could almost Lukel say to Neymar? And Neymar was like, aye. And that's the issue. Neymar did the same thing with Emery. He's doing the same thing with Lukel right now, which is that he totally disrespects him. Because Neymar's performances is a performance of a guy who is going in and doing whatever the heck he wants to do and don't listen to any instructions whatsoever. If Red Bull Leipzig had a Rashford or a finisher or like a Kane or a Lukaku or an Ibra, Leipzig would win this game. Nagelsmann is top 5 in the world. He's top 5. Yes, he's top 5. He's top 5. He's top 5. I don't give it. He's top 5. He's top 5 because this is a well-coached team. I always say this, footballing 101. A manager's job is done when the team creates chances. If the team is creating chances, a manager, your work is done. Now it's now down to the individuals to make those chances and turn them into goals. Nyong is the worst football player I've ever seen in my life. We're thinking of building him a wing. He's a scholar, but we're thinking that he's never going to leave, bring him a wing. Because this dude has been escaping my clutches for a while. Because I say, you know what? He's class C. Maybe he's class B. Maybe he's class A. How do you expect to sniff a G if a dude called Christian Jeremiah Paulson is your main striker? I look at this man and say, you know what? At my age, injuries, bad back, broken ankles, broken legs, stitches in my legs, all this kind of stuff. I'll do a better job than Paulson as a striker. I may not finish 90 minutes. I may only give you 5 minutes and you have to now call the paramedics, but for 5 minutes of hardcore work before I collapse, I would be able to do a better technical work than now do the other that they call pulsing. Pulsing might be the second worst football player currently playing. Nyong is clear. He's clear. Dude might be this guy's bad. He can't control. He can't shoot. His technique is awful. He offers nothing. I think the only good thing he did in the game was like one run that he made, and that was it. Man United should look to beat LSG at Old Trafford. I don't know what happened between the final and now. But the team that we saw in the final, in the run up to the final, and now these are two different teams. That team I just watched today, in their home ground, their place, their sitting room, were doing sit back and counter. Neymar was on the pitch. Mbappe was on the pitch. Neymar was on the pitch. Marquinhos and so forth. Were sitting back and countering Red Bull Leipzig. Yeah, did you hear what I said? They were sitting back and countering Red Bull Leipzig. Do you know how sick and demented and twisted that is? I mean, what is this? Because that's what I want to know. I was like, what is this? How have we reached this stage where a Red Bull Leipzig are dominating and controlling possession, and PSG, with all the money spent, are countering? I am shocked and appalled by how garbage this team is. Shocked and appalled. And the dream of this project yielding a Champions League trophy is not happening. It's not happening. Mbappe, this is a PSA. Forget Neymar. Just forget that dude. I'm looking at you, Neymar, because Neymar, your time has passed. You're not the prodigy anymore. Okay, you're old. Mbappe, this is a PSA. It's a public service announcement for you, Mbappe. I am pleading with you. I am begging you. Get your ass out of this club. Please leave this club as soon as possible. And I will go further. If you remain at this club, the longer you remain at this club, the less likely you will have of reliving it. Because as of right now, we're talking about Foden. We're talking about João Felix. We're talking about Ansu Fati. We're talking about this dude. We're talking about Erling Haaland, my Caucasian brother. My Caucasian brother who scored a few Jesus. That's he had a new mouse and all those kind of. How many World Cups do you have? How many World Cups? World Cup final. How many World Cups do you have? Oh, because you play for Norway. But look, the fact of the matter is this: Mbappe, you're no longer the talk of the town. We're talking about Erling Haaland. We're talking about João Felix, Foden, Fati. These are the guys. Oh, you're no longer in the conversation, and I have been holding you in this conversation for so long, me alone by myself. I have been in the lonesome. I've been standing on that hill saying he's the prodigy. He's the prodigy. He's the prodigy. World Cup final, 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 World Cup final. He has a World Cup goal, World Cup goal, World Cup, World Cup. I've been preaching it. But on Mbappe, there's only so much I can do. There's only so much I can do. Because that looks ugly. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. Because don't worry, guys, I'll bring in the hangout boys in here. But let's keep it a stack. That looks ugly right there, right now. You're not the same guy. I know who I saw for Monaco. I know I could see it with my eyes. The eye test. You got an 86% in the eye test. You got an 86% of the eye test for Monaco. And I know when I saw the player, the eye test is undefeated. that eye test is undefeated. I know who I saw. At PSG, I'll tell you what the issue is. You're having fun? It's a holiday camp. You and Neymar, hey man, this is our guys. It's cool. It's chill. Now, tough love. Tough love. Because if you want to be the prodigy of that dude, you're going to have to sweat. You have to suffer. You're going to bleed. You're going to bleed. You're going to cut the veins. Because you don't become the prodigy unless I see the guts, the blood, the intestines bleeding through to you. I need to see the sinews. You're having fun. It's easy. Oh, hey, Neymar, come on. You know, all jumping up and down, you little tweets, little memes. No. It's a holiday camp. It's a joke. Tuchel is a joke. He's a laughing stock. He's a clown. No one takes him seriously. No one respects him. I'll keep it real with Tuchel. I'll keep it real with you. Nobody respects you. They don't take you seriously. They laugh at you. How do you expect to sniff a seal? Let's get realer. Let's get realer. How did you reach the final? Dortmund are a bunch of kids who get pimped out by Bayern Munich. Atalanta? Red Bull Leipzig? With no team of that team, those guys? Shout out to Nagelsmann. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not here to, Red Bull Leipzig, they try really hard. No, team's average. The only reason why we take this seriously is because of Nagelsmann, because Nagelsmann is such a good coach. Nagelsmann is such an amazing coach. He is making them look credible. These guys are average. Emil Forsberg is trash. Poulsen is a horrible player. Kunku is from the road. Sabitzer is average. Angelino looks like a 25 to life convict who just broke out of San Quentin. These are a bunch of bricks. So how tough was your CL final really? How was it? Because the whole point of this project is to win the CL. I have an agenda. Check my tweets. I have an agenda. I'm an agenda merchant. I don't give a damn. I'm an agenda merchant. I need my agendas to come through. One of those agendas is for Mbappe to win the CL. Because once Mbappe wins the CL, I can prof the tweets of those losers called Messi and Cristiano, because then they'll be done. But my agenda can't go through PSG. So do you understand what I'm saying? Are you listening to what I'm saying? Kylian Mbappe, get yourself out of this club. Sign for Liverpool. Because I don't know about sign for Liverpool for club. Deliver me the CL. Fulfill my agenda. Okay? Did you listen to what I'm saying? You leave PSG. You cancel your contract. I didn't have my phone. You call club. I don't know what to say. Guten Tag or whatever you would call it. Auf Wiedersehen. Guten Tag, auf Wiedersehen. Scheiße. I want to sign for you now. Whatever the wage. I want to be part of the team. You go to Merseyside. You go into that team. You collect your CL medal. You show it. You bring it to me. Let me check it's real. Let me tweet my agenda. Okay? It's that simple. Because this PSG I saw are trash. They're crap. Not sniffing a seal. These guys are not sniffing a seal because these guys are a bunch of jokers that can't be taken seriously. Man United, Gollum, I fully expected to beat these guys at Old Trafford. That's what I said. Expected to beat them at Old Trafford. Something deep in me actually would want these guys to go into the Europa League. See, because before I said, that'd be too embarrassing, but based on the garbage I saw, I prepared a meal, I got a drink, I got onto Twitch. What a waste of time. I could have saved this meal for a film tonight. I wanted to watch like Heat or Pitch Black or something. This drink, this meal, I went on Twitch for that errant nonsense. Tuchel, you losers, you owe me 2 hours. You took 2 hours of my life. You owe me a meal, you owe me a drink because I wasted my time thinking you would deliver something. A penalty? A penalty? That's it? Men behind the ball, counter-attack? Mbappe just running, and then giving the ball away? Neymar just doing skills for the sake of doing skills? What is this? What is this? What is this crap? What is this errant, complete nonsense piece of crap? Okay, I'm gonna send out the tweets, man. This is nonsense, man. All right, if you want to join, what's this crap, man? Nonsense. Absolute crap. Absolute, complete, and utter garbage. That's what I said. Garbage, useless. These jokers think they're going to win the CL? Heck no. If a real team faces these guys, they can get smacked up. Bayern Munich are delivering these guys. Liverpool are delivering these guys. Probably even Juve. Who knows? If Dortmund gets properly managed, maybe they'll deliver these guys as well. So, guys, let me bring in these boys right now, man. So, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Let me put in my headphones, man. My headphones. All right. So, guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Red Devil, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you.
All right, so wait, let me just read a few messages and then we can then roll through, man. Just bear with me. All right, let me just read a few of these super chats, man. So from Hakim says, talk about Upamecano and Konate duo equals upper tier 2. Yes, those guys. Yeah, there's one guy said I was really impressed with. I was very impressed with Konate. I don't know whether it was Konate or is it Hadira Konate. Or something. Very impressive.
Ibrahima Konate.
Yeah. He was really good. I really liked how he played, man. That guy was really, really good, man. And from Rambo 339, Bayern versus Man United CL final looking possible. Let's not jump our horses, bro. Okay, just relax. Let's not jump our horses there about say Bayern United CL final. Just relax and everything. But so Red Devil, let me come to you, man. Can you please explain? Okay, no. Wait, before I even come to Red Devil, you better beat these guys at Old Trafford.
I mean, obviously.
No. Let me land.
Go on.
First off, you better beat these guys. These guys I'm seeing, these guys are a bunch of clowns. Complete, utter clowns. If Leipzig were not such a bunch of trash, crap, useless finishers, this isn't like a 3-0 or this is like a 3-1 or a 4-1. So Red Devil, are we just looking at the end of this project? That's PSG. It's all done. It's finished. That Champions League final was the zenith, but from now on, is this team just going to be on a straight ass decline?
I mean, I'm still waiting for that. This hat trick. It's getting to the point where like they've got 2 more games left, and Neymar and Mbappe are supposed to be scoring these hat tricks. Because that's what I was told when we predicted this whole thing. Mbappe and Neymar, even in the last hangout, Mbappe and Neymar are going to turn up and they're going to do the business in Paris. Well, okay, yes, Neymar scored a penalty. And the funny thing is that United were criticized for these types of tactics away to PSG when we beat them with the nightmare in Paris and obviously in the group, even though I don't think we played that way. We were criticized. Oh, what tactics are those? So can someone explain to me what tactics we saw tonight with PSG today? Did
Tuchel's from the
PSG, did they destroy
Cross
Leipzig?
and inshallah. Cross and inshallah.
Literally, because I in the United game after we scored 3 goals, because like this game's done and we made 5 substitutions, so like it's gonna be dead. I'm not interested anymore. I basically watched the entire half of the PSG Leipzig game, and as you rightfully said, if Timo Werner was in Leipzig, for example, if he was back, PSG would have lost the game.
Actually, no, Red Hill. Based on Werner's recent finishing, I don't know about that. So.
But even he's better than what they have.
He is. Like no, Red Devils like Leipzig. They just didn't have anybody. Like that's why you have to give credit to Nagelsmann as a manager, because he's managing the heck out of this thing. Because like you can't go out there and actually put the ball in the net yourself. All you can do is just give a platform for the team to create chances. But if these guys can't put away these chances, what the hell? What more can you do as a manager?
No, exactly. But it's just the fact that like. Literally, the PSG since that they got the penalty, and for most of the entire second half, it was literally 10 men behind the ball and lob up to Mbappe. Neymar, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear anyone in this hangout or in the comments say that Neymar is still world class. I know he's just come back from an injury. I get that, but this whole see how he's been, even in the French league, and now he's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. I can't. How people can say he's still a world-class player and he puts on bang average performances like that, and he's had in the CL and even in the French league. So I don't think he's been that great in the French league either. He's just not there anymore. He's not there anymore. And as far as Mbappe is concerned, I don't know what can you say about Mbappe. What can you say about Mbappe? This is again a Leipzig team. How many did PSG have any shots on target in the second half? So I watched the second half and I'm like, I cannot remember.
90th minute.
90th minute. So one shot.
Yeah. In the 90th minute. No, it was awful, man. It was really awful.
PSG, Di Maria, Mbappe, Neymar. They were going to destroy Leipzig. They were going to destroy United. Now I don't want to boast my home, but I'm not concerned about PSG coming to United at all. If they play like that, because United have clinical finishers, and I would argue that our midfield, if we played Fred, Van der Beek, and Bruno, is actually better than PSG's midfield. So the only issue is Maguire's a brick. That's basically the issue from this time. Maguire's a total brick. So I don't know. That's my view for PSG, but
okay,
it's dead.
So guys, before I move on, so remember, guys. Like the vid. If you're in here, like the vid. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you're here, like the vid, man. Just hit the like button, man. It doesn't cost you anything.
People saying that Neymar is better than Ronaldinho. Don't even.
I'll get there.
No. We'll get there. So basically, guys, remember, guys, like the vid, subscribe. Like the vid, subscribe. Remember, if you want to get your chats read, send in those super chats. Super chats will be read with priority. Super chats will be read in priority. So before I come to Undisputed, Hakeem, thank you for the super chats, big man. Thank you, bro. Verratti's actually PSG's best player. Moise Kean was huge. Yes. The funny thing is that in those last few minutes, when Verratti and Kean came on, especially when Kean came on, was actually when they played their best football. And you just saw how rubbish and useless PSG's midfield was, because once Verratti came on, he just brought in so much more quality and better ability on the ball that started they didn't have. And I think Moise Kean just actually added a greater presence as a striker. So you always have to say to you that maybe PSG's best formation is having Mbappe wide, Neymar other wide, and then Kean as a striker. Like the whole thing with Mbappe, Neymar, and Di Maria completely did not work in this game. Undisputed, man. Talk to me, man. Talk to me about LSG.
The PSG squad might
LSG
squad might be the biggest waste of 900 million I have ever seen. Like, apart from the attackers, I'll give them the attackers. They have good attackers. What do they have in the rest of the team? They started, I think, with Herrera, Paredes, Danilo, Diallo, Florenzi, Bakker. I don't know, man. Who the hell are these guys? And how the hell have they managed to waste so much money on this trash? This complete and utter trash. No, this team is coming nowhere near a Champions League, man. Nowhere near. Not with this midfield, not with this defense. Yeah.
Cassius, talk to me, man.
I was only able to watch, say, like the last 10 minutes of the game.
Thank God, Cassius. Thank yourself, love it. That,
Yeah.
that game was trash.
Change it
From
to 80
the
minutes.
10 minutes I saw, PSG actually played quite well. From the 10 minutes I saw.
You were wasting time.
Yeah, they were just keeping the ball in the corner, and Rafinha had a shot, Sarabia had a chance that he bricked. But yeah, I said it on Sunday. PSG are a poorly coached team. They're an average. Collectively, they're an average team. I just looked at the shots. It was like 15-8. So at home you get outshot. The other team gets 2 times as many shots as you. That's embarrassing. Even the goal they scored was a penalty. So yeah, I said it on Sunday. Players like Diallo and Bakker, they shouldn't even be playing in the Champions League. For Club Brugge, for Dinamo Kiev, Ferencvaros, they shouldn't be playing in the Champions League, let alone for a team that's trying to win it. So the fact that you have Abdou Diallo, Mitchell Bakker as starters, it's embarrassing. Danilo, again, he's a all right player. He was playing at Porto, but if you want to win, even Herrera, Danilo and Herrera are good midfielders, but at this level for PSG, they're average midfielders. You can't aspire to win the Champions League when you have the squad, when some of the players they have are even on loan. Florenzi is on loan. Danilo is on loan. Moise Kean is on loan. So look, I think it's really an indictment on PSG the way that they play, especially when they have such big aspirations. And I'm not sure if it'll all crumble like a deck of cards, but I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. This summer is gonna be very interesting because they have to re-sign Neymar and Mbappe. If they don't do that, then it'll be a moment where maybe we'll see some change, and Tuchel will leave for sure. So maybe we'll see some change.
Why hasn't Tuchel already left, man? What is he? Why is he still here?
I mean, how are you gonna sack the manager that? I mean, in theory, just think about it. Tuchel had the best season in PSG's entire history last season.
Atalanta and Leipzig.
It's still
route?
better than anything else they've done. I mean, they won all of the French trophies, and they made it as far as in the Champions League as they've ever done. So it's hard to sack the manager, but this season for sure. In 2021, he will not be the PSG manager. Maybe we'll see some change. Maybe they can get I don't know, Pochettino. Pochettino would be a good choice because before he was PSG captain as a player. So I think, I mean, and he's also a good coach. He's Argentine. I feel like he would fit the style. So maybe they go that direction and maybe they can change. But at the moment, Danilo, Mitchell Bakker, and Abdou Diallo are that's where they hang their hopes on.
Hassan, talk to me, man.
LSU are just a bunch of bums. The whole 11 are just a bunch of bums, including the man. I said Tuchel's from the road. I'm sorry to the road. He's from the sewers. This guy is awful. Awful. Did you see when Di Maria came off HH? He's all
Yeah. That little beef, yeah.
This guy's
It's a mess,
bum.
man.
He's a bum.
He has no control over them. They don't respect him. If you have
'Cause he's from the
guys
road.
with big egos who don't respect you, you're screwed.
And as for Mbappe, no comments. No comment for you, my guy. No comment. You're gonna end up like Jorginho if you keep playing like this. That's what I'm gonna say. For Leipzig, I mean, I don't want to speak on that striker there. Paulson, I think you've hurt my eyes for 90 minutes.
One of the worst football players I've ever seen in my life.
You brought
Only
that
second
freak
to
out.
Neong. Only second to Neong. Only second to Neong.
Any other striker, PSG, they're hearing that music sound here. So I'm saying. As for that, see that guy, that Brazilian Benteke. Before, I'm not gonna say his name. All I'm gonna say about him is there's only one Dino. There'll only ever be one Dino. The rest of them, that's what I'm gonna say. I don't want to hear.
Oh yeah, it's true. What's it called? So Red, I want us to maybe Red. I think we need to revisit the conversation on Sunday because you said that Neymar was better than Ronaldinho, and Red was trying to make an argument for why Thingy was better than Ronaldinho. So yeah, Red, I want to know what you think about that right now.
Wait, not me. It wasn't me.
No. It was Red. It was Red. Red. Okay. What's it called? Zake, talk to me, man. Zake, talk to me.
HH, I would like to ask you something. Okay.
Oh God.
Can I ask you this question?
Please.
In this season, okay, has Rashford been better than Mbappe in this season? Only focusing specifically on this season.
Bro, everyone's doing better than Mbappe. He's awful. He's awful.
Wait, first of all, Zeke,
Zaha's
turn
better
down,
than Mbappe,
turn
let's
down
say.
your background noise. We can hear your background, so turn down the background noise, please, or wear headphones because we can hear feedback. And also, I'm not answering that question. Zeke, turn
Okay,
down your damn
cool.
background, Sanko, or wear your headphones, man.
All right, cool. Let me work on it. Okay.
That sounds fine.
Okay. Now,
Oh, okay, talk. Go for it. Talk.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Talk, man. Talk.
Yes. Yes. As I was saying, honestly, Leipzig are a well-coached team, but the players they have, it's like they're playing the best of their potential. They can't give more than that. Like when you have
Your mic's
Yo,
transparent. Your mic's
look, man, look. Bro, just come out and come back in, bro. Your connection is wild, man. Arsenal 4L. Talk to me.
Hold on, can you hear me? Hello?
We can bloody hear your fucking voice, man. Just speak. Just talk, man. Just talk. Okay, now, man.
Yeah, man. No, I think it was a good display from RBL, but you can see that they're missing that Werner. Do you know what I mean? If this was the
Or maybe they're
RBL of
just
last
crap.
season,
Or maybe they're just crap. How about that?
no, I wouldn't say they were crap.
No.
Because they were dominant in
Maybe
the game.
no.
The only thing that they were missing was that finishing touch. I mean, Poulsen, yeah, he's crap. He definitely wasn't good enough. He easily could have taken some chances that would have changed the game. But yeah, PSG, I think they know that this is really their last chance to win the Champions League for quite some time.
Why? Wait.
We all know that
Why wasn't their last chance last season? Why is their last chance this season?
because
They
they
messed
still
up.
have Neymar and Mbappe.
What does
Because they
that
still
mean?
have Neymar and Mbappe right now.
What does that
Have you seen them lately?
mean? What does that mean?
With
That they still
those
have them? What does that mean?
With those two, I
With
know,
those two,
yeah,
what?
they've had their chances before, but with those two in the knockout stages, when anything's possible, having players like that can
Yeah,
be clutch.
yeah, having players like that, there's still a chance they can still come through because Neymar and Mbappe are such big time players. Is that the kind of trash you're trying to tell me?
What have they done?
Mate, did you
It's
watch?
not really-
Wait,
it's
no,
not-
wait,
Mbappe's on the road now.
mate.
He's
Did
on
you
the
watch
road.
the game I just watched? Mate, did you just watch? Did you watch the same?
Yes,
Did
I
you
did
watch the
that
game? And why are you spouting
Yeah, I
such
did watch that
nonsense?
game.
Can you listen to me? Why are you spouting such nonsense? How can you watch the game that I watched and spout such crap from your mouth that says those two guys can lead them to a Champions League? How? How do you come to that denomination?
Look, I heavily doubt that they will lead them to the Champions League. But what I will
Okay.
say is that it increases their chances, and this will be their last chance of getting the Champions League for some time.
Okay, thank you. So you've talked, man. Okay, from King Umbani. Thank you for super. That says that Mbappe equals Rashford. Even but Baswai was fire in the farmland, man. Look, man. King Mbappe. I mean, King Umbani, man. I mean,
Has Mbappe scored a goal yet?
look,
Neymar?
I don't
Well,
want to say it, but I mean, if
He's
you want to
Class
be
C right
real,
now. He's Class C right now.
easy, Hassan, relax, just relax.
No, I hate
relax.
data. Sorry, he's Class C.
Hassan, you've talked. Can you just mute your mic?
under
Thank you.
review.
Can you mute your mic, please, guys? Thank you, guys. Look, all I'm saying is that Rashford has done more than Mbappe, but the whole Mbappe thing, that's why I'm getting very angry because of the Mbappe thing. So if I am very snappy, I apologize, but it is what it is. Damian Perez, talk to me.
Yeah, that was just a crap performance. After 20 minutes, I just left and watched the Barca game. That's how crap it was at that point. Leipzig really do need, like, if they had like 3 quality players, like they could have easily won that game. But I mean,
Why do they still have a guy called Poulsen in their attack?
well, he's probably like their best attacker, and that's not really saying much. It's kind of a brick right now. and PSG got. I mean, not PSG. LSG got quite lucky at the end, with the penalty, and Man United should beat them at Old Trafford quite easily, probably like 3-0.
Wow. Okay. What's it called? Samuel, talk to me, man. Samuel.
Cool. First of all, why is an Arsenal fan in a Champions League review? I don't understand that. Second of all, why are PSG even allowed in this damn competition?
That's funny.
Why are PSG even allowed in this damn competition? Seriously, they've got. How many L's can you take? Like, they won the match, but it just felt like an L. It genuinely felt like an L because. Listen, they've got a brick as a manager. That when he was at Dortmund, he was riding off the coattails of Klopp. He came to PSG. He hasn't done anything, to be honest. Like when they got to the final, who were they facing in the lead up to the final? Did they face anyone good?
Sideshow, Carpenters.
The mighty Atlanta.
Exactly. What's annoying me is that they're making Mbappe look bad.
Easy, Samuel.
Kasi.
Mbappe is making Mbappe look bad. Joao Felix is
Undisputed said, don't
listen,
let me throw you out of this
Mbappe, I'm not going to lie to you. I won't lie to you. Mbappe is looking like...
Erling Haaland is clear of Mbappe right now. There's no debate. For anyone saying that there's a debate, he's clear. Let's be real.
I'm not gonna lie to you. How can a World Cup winner who scored in a World Cup final be looking like a brick right now? This is
what Tuchel does. He should hang himself. This is what Tuchel does.
It's bad. It's looking bad. Neymar. I've been backing you for the longest. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're not really showing me anything. You're not really showing me anything right now. I can't lie to you. PSG are bums. No. Please deep it. They are bums. Bums. Absolute bums. Why are they allowed in the Champions League? Why?
Europa League soon, mate.
Oh, listen, do you know what? Everyone's saying it, so it probably won't happen. They'll probably get into the next round. But, yeah, man, it's sad. Mbappe, man, it's sad.
They'll definitely get into the next round.
Oh, it's sad, man. Gatlock, I think he wants you to talk.
Gatlock, talk.
Sorry, man. I was busy doing something else. Which was what I was doing throughout the entire PSG game because oh god, it just was boring, man. No lie, I even missed the penalty. I just saw it was 1-0 and I really should not have watched the remainder of the game.
It wasn't even a penalty. He died.
When I saw that Mbappe and Neymar were on the pitch, I was like, okay. The only reason why Leipzig won the last time was because they were injured, or maybe a COVID or something. I don't know. This team is. I just don't understand, because I understand the defense is rubbish, although except for Navas. But the attack has Di Maria, Neymar, and Mbappe. I mean, they should do something. And oh god, I don't want to start against Leipzig. I mean, I feel bad for Nagelsmann if he has a lamppost in front of goal doing nothing. I mean, at least Giroud is a useful one, but this guy is complete doghead, man. Like, he's shit posting, man. I can't believe you are putting him in class C. He should be in class A star. Like, this guy is rubbish. And as for PSG, I never really.
Don't worry. I'll promote him to class A, man. Don't worry.
As for PSG, you guys are the ones that had your hopes up. I'm sorry, but ever since 6-1, I stopped respecting this team. Okay, like, I mean, this team is going through some psychological damage. Okay, And even your boy Neymar and Mbappe being added into this team ain't gonna do anything. Like, I'm sorry, you guys are the ones that usually have your hopes high. I mean, I don't take this PSG team seriously, man. And that's why I was hoping they got dropped into the Europa League for some clarity. But Leipzig had to be shit today. They are going to get to the second round probably, and yeah, I don't know who they're going to meet in the next round, but they meet anybody in the next round, and that team is going to probably knock them out because this team ain't going anywhere. The only positive I can give to them is that they still have some key players out, so you could say this was not their strongest team.
God, this is no time for any positives, man.
Wait, before you go on, let me quickly say something.
everything.
Have you clocked that the French team, yeah, the players that won the World Cup is cursed? Look at where they're all now. Lloris is drinking rare nephews. Giroud is getting benched by Abraham. Pogba is a class B brick. Mbappe is looking like a class C brick. Who else? Please just tell me.
Dare I say that we are looking at a team, a French team. Dare I say we are looking at a French team who will probably go out of the group stage in the next World Cup. Because continue.
Samuel, Varane and Umtiti, they are trashing on
bricks.
Yeah.
Bricks.
This is a vegetarian now, man.
This is hiding. He's hiding. He's not even playing.
Even long legs. He did.
Bruh, look, it's crazy, man. You see, Double H. This is why you should respect people like Haaland, who's actually doing well, because you have these hype people around you. You've been hyping them, the prodigy, the truth, the this, the that, with all the technique and everything. While the guy you disrespect is the one putting in the results, man. He's the one putting in the results, Double H.
Guys,
Put some
can I
respect
just say something?
respect, enjoy and respect them, because you keep putting your hope on them Verratti and the rest, and they just keep disappointing you. Like, see, look at you looking like Phil
Verratti wasn't
Moore. Like, dude.
Verratti was
Guys,
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to say about this PSG team. They are shit, simple and short.
Guys, none of you have said this tonight. But I don't know how none of you have said this. But guys, Christian Paulson, bless his soul. That guy is
class A.
trash.
Yeah.
He is one of the worst footballers I've seen. Did you see his touch today? The guy never controlled one ball today. He's
got a touch of a rapist.
Sorry,
bro.
That guy.
He was losing headers to Marquinhos. He's like 6'2" as well.
And that is his strength. And guys,
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Mbappe is class C. You have to face it.
Minimum.
You have to face it.
Guys, you know I am an agenda merchant as well. Hope, I was watching your ratings today, and I see Aubameyang in upper tier 2. Are you mad? Aubameyang has to be in the Brick Academy.
He's class B. He's class B.
Aubameyang needs to be in the Brick Academy. You have favorites.
I think you need to induct your eye test. You need to induct your eye test.
Aubameyang is either under review or in class C. The guy haven't scored for 5-6
Don't worry. I think things will be up.
We talk about the fact that Bruno's with KDB right now. Bruno Fernandes is quite
easy
right now.
Fernandes. No. Things will be updated shortly.
Yes.
Wait. All right. Okay. So let me. So Jamal, talk to me about this PSG. Okay.
Yeah. But I heard you guys. You guys are getting on like this PSG team is a world-class team. Guys, take out Di Maria, Neymar, and Mbappe. Did you see that midfield? The midfield, I tell you guys about Paredes. People shout at me and abuse me when I say Paredes is from the road. Guys.
No, Jamal's making a point because without Mbappe, Neymar, and who else?
And Di Maria.
They're struggling to make top 4.
Yeah? Because guys, Herrera, that man you reject, that guy's trash. So these guys say, oh, this PSG, take out them 3, they are nothing. But back to Neymar. I feel the French league have destroyed Neymar because the way this guy plays,
100%.
he plays
No,
like
but
he's
no,
playing
Jamal,
futsal.
but Jamal, what about Mbappe, man?
No, actually, Jamal, Jamal, if you Jamal, if you think about it, PSG actually make people worse because I remember Herrera actually being decent in Man United.
No, that's my
No,
thing,
no, he
man. It's like,
wasn't.
why?
Yeah.
Wait, what have they done to Mbappe, man?
Tuchel's
What
a
have they
brick.
done to this flipping dude? I was so happy. No, wait, no. Let me explain to myself. After the World Cup, I was like, yes, this guy is going to be the new dude and so forth. He's got a bit of Nigerian in him. He's black. You know, we share the same racial thing as well. He completely destroyed Messi when Messi on the same pitch. And now, man, the guy's like a pace.
Yeah, that's bad. But I just want to say something quick on Neymar. This guy plays like it's five-a-side, like he's in the park. Did you see the amount of flicks he did today? I mean, I feel the French league, he does it in the French league, and he feel, oh, I should play the Champions League too. In the Champions League, you got to be more professional, man. I see this guy trying Rabona's spanners in the middle of the pitch and lost in positions. Like,
Jamal,
bro,
he spent more time on the floor.
No. Jamal, do you know how unprofessional Neymar is? I'm like, I say, this is a Champions League game, and this guy in his own half is trying to put the ball through someone's legs. I'm like,
he still thinks he's in the favela streets of Brazil.
Guys, imagine if Mourinho was his manager and he do that. Mourinho would go on the pitch and hit him a jump.
No, he would. No. Mourinho would go in the pitch and slide tackle him, 100%, and actually really break his legs. Okay, wait, so let me bring in Abdullahi. Talk to me, man. About this whole PSG thing, man. Talk to me.
I saw you crying already. You need to cry. Next week, you will cry blood when Kylian Mbappe and Neymar goes to Europa League. When I hear that song. Please, can you play me that Europa League song?
No, look, don't play that song, man. I'll get copyright.
Can you play that Europa League song? Because next week, if United beat Paris Saint-Germain, they are gone to Europa League. They are out. And if Harris be like big Istanbul, it's over. Now you're already crying. I'm just laughing when you're crying. Next week, you will cry blood when Kylian Mbappe start doing the pledge of the Europa League song. That's it. Imagine a World Cup winner playing the Europa League. It's not gonna go for it. It's not gonna be funny. It's not gonna go well. Like, I really don't understand the PSG project. Everybody say what's called Thomas Tuchel is broke. That guy need to be inducted in Class A.
Minimum.
Class A. AJ, I don't know what.
Wait, they're on the same place as Leipzig.
You know what I'm confused about? I'm confused that Juventus literally just scraped to win against these farmers, but no one's talking about the Juventus game. No one's talking about
Juve. Meet your bloody mic. Meet your bloody mic. I'm like, suck, man.
See, I don't know why people.
What kind of nonsense this guy's on about?
I don't know why people get their high hopes on PSG. I really don't know why. Like, you guys have. People who bet their ticket on PSG, guys. You need to check yourself. You need to induct yourself in Siberia.
No, Abdullahi.
Nobody's talking about the Juventus game because they are through to the round of 16.
Last season was the last season for me. That's it.
Last season was because of the COVID. Last season was because of the COVID, and it was just one leg. It wasn't two legs. It was one leg.
6-1 in trust.
It was one leg. So PSG had the chance to do whatever they want to do. This PSG team doesn't even have no pattern, no nothing. It just really run, sprint. That's what they know. Sprint, run, boom.
I hope against Bayern PSG rematch.
That's it, because all what they do is run. That's it. It's finished. I really don't know. See this. Kylian Mbappe. See.
Okay. Wait. Okay, so for Frodo, first of all, this is very disrespectful, but thank you for the super chats. You break. Kylian McBreak. That's just harsh. Okay.
I said no breaking.
Let me read this.
Let me just
No, shush. I'll come back to you. Let me read this other thing, man. From Natsa. Thank you for super Natsa, who says, Mbappe hasn't scored a single CL goal since November 2019.
Yep.
Fraud that needed to be exposed, and it just lives off a run against Argentina, aka pace merchants.
One season wonder. That's it.
Oh, relax. He's a break, but not one season. Relax.
Now one season wonder, man. Good
Respect
track.
the World Cup winner. Respect the World Cup winner.
I'm surprised you let this guy in.
From me, man.
You need to admit something, and it's odd. As a Chelsea fans, I swear to God Almighty, it's hard to believe. Marcus Rashford is better than Kylian Mbappe in the year 2020.
Let's not go
Marcus Rashford is better than Kylian Mbappe.
Let's not go too far.
2020.
Mbappe's on the road right now.
Wait.
I am a Chelsea fan, and it hurt me to say Kylian Mbappe is.
Look, shush. We're moving. I want to move to a new thing right now, and I want to get everyone's take on this right now. Okay. I am worried, and I'm scared. For the first time since I saw him at Monaco, I am genuinely worried for Mbappe. And guys, I need your help. I need you to advise me as... So I'm calling this segment Project Save Mbappe. PSM, Project Save Mbappe, because I'm worried. I'm on, hey man, Catlo, can you mute your bloody mic? I am an agenda merchant. I need Mbappe to win the CL so that I can use those tweets to completely destroy, because I need that tweet as ammunition to destroy Messi and Cristiano and their cultist pieces of crap fanboys. But this won't happen with this pile of crap known as LSG. So let me just read this from Latza. Pace Mbappe, Verfati, and Fatsad. I can go on. So Natsa, are you trying to tell me that I cost players? Is that what you're trying to tell me? And also Natsa.
Yes,
so no. Wait. So at the end of the day, Pace Mbappe has a World Cup and a World Cup final goal. Verfati is still the best midfielder of his generation. And your so-called Fatsad was the best player at a World Cup.
No, he wasn't.
So jokes on who? Jokes on who? From Mr. Dan says that, thank you for the super chats, Dan. How can the prodigy be a one-season wonder when he has over 100 career goals? Dan, that is because we have a world in which there are haters who forget that he was a far better teenager than both Cristiano and Messi while he was at Monaco. All right, Red Devil Studio. This is called Project Save Mbappe. What needs to happen for Mbappe to be saved and for him to realize his potential as the best player in the world, which is his destiny? It is his destiny, but what needs to be done for him to realize his destiny?
Was that to me, sorry?
Yes, to you.
He needs to leave PSG and he needs to go to Liverpool. That's as simple as that. I don't think Liverpool will buy Mbappe for 100 million. So for me, Mbappe just run out his contract. Don't sign
Red before you go on. Liverpool, I can say it now.
No, mute your mic. Let me land. Red Devil.
For me, he's what he's got. I think is it 2022? I think that's when his contract expires. If I'm correct, someone just double check. I think it's 2022.
Yeah,
2022. Next year he has 1 year. He has 1 year more.
Yeah, he'll be going to the final of his contract. So PSG have to make a decision. They either sell him, because no one's going to spend 100, 200 million on Mbappe, I don't think, in this current market of the virus and stuff like that. They don't have the funds. So PSG have to make a decision. Either they sell him at a loss, quite a bit of a substantial loss, or in the case of Mbappe, he basically rejects his contract. For me, if I'm PSG, well, to be honest, I'd sell Neymar before Mbappe, but we're not talking about Neymar. But if we're talking about rebuilding the squad, for me, I think they should sell Mbappe and invest that in the remainder of the squad and build from there. If I'm Mbappe, if that's not going to happen, I don't sign a new contract. So if Mbappe signs a new contract, then for me, it's over. But if he lets his contract slide and he goes to free, then potentially he can go to a club like Liverpool, for example, or Real Madrid. But I would say probably Liverpool, because I think that Klopp is the type of coach. I mean, you saw what Klopp has done to Jota and even just the last game against Leicester with B-Tech players. So just imagine Mbappe under Klopp. So
you're saying that
if he goes to
Liverpool is the only destination in which he will be delivered the seal.
Because of Klopp. I mean, he could win the seal, but I mean, if we're talking about being the best, being the next Messi or whatever, then you need that type of coach to get you there. And Klopp with Mbappe, for me, if that happened, Liverpool would dominate the league for the next potential decade. If that happened, it'd be scary for the rest of the Premier League. It would be. So for me, from a coaching point of view, because you get the best out of him, and then maybe extract a bit more discipline, maybe because he's not getting that PSG. You can't just do whatever he wants at Liverpool. That's just not going to ride on the Klopp. You either work hard or you get lost. That's it. Whereas Madrid, he's still could play well, but there's maybe a bit more of a leash at Real Madrid. So for me, he either runs his contract down or PSG sell him for maybe 80 million to the highest bidder and see what happens.
Jamal, talk to me, man. Mbappe, what needs to happen?
You want me to be real?
I am begging you, please.
Yes. So I saw this somewhere. I don't know how true it is, but I heard the reason why Mbappe is off form right now, because late in the night of Paris, I hear he's going to Neymar house with Neymar mom and his sister, and bro, he gotta stop going to Neymar house. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jamal, where did you hear this? This guy is crazy. Oh my God.
Everyone needs to be real. I'm gonna be real. I don't gotta be real.
Okay, look, I think that was maybe too real. I mean, I think that was maybe too real. So, Jamal, apart from any of the extracurricular activities, keeping it to football, what does Mbappe need to do to fulfill my agenda?
You have to go to our coach what actually improve players. I know Tuchel was at Dortmund, and I know he improved a lot. I think he was the manager when Dembele was at Dortmund. So he can improve players, but I think he need a real coach, like a Klopp. He needs somebody who can, take time with him and improve him. But guys, he's going to Real Madrid. But Klopp, please work your magic. Right now, you could do a swap deal, maybe Firmino and some cash, and then swap him to PSG and take him. I would love Mbappe at Liverpool, but he's going Real Madrid. So he just needs to leave PSG. Because right now, PSG is just toxic. So yeah, and stop going to Neymar house.
Samuel, talk to me, man. How do we save Mbappe? Project Save Mbappe. Project Save Mbappe.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole Neymar house thing might be true because I don't know what's going on.
Bro.
I don't know what's going on. But I'm not gonna lie, as the people before me said, like Liverpool is probably the best option because you need a coach to nurture and improve and home in Mbappe's quality, raw quality. I can't lie, right now, for me, Mbappe at Liverpool, I'd rather have Haaland. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because
is that where we're not going now? Really?
Like Mbappe, no. Like,
but on the clock.
Who does Mbappe come in for Liverpool though? Does he take out Salah, for example, and Mbappe comes in? If that was
it has to be Firmino, sadly.
Yeah, it has to be Firmino, unfortunately.
LD or Lana gonna know it.
It's gonna have to be Firmino, but he's gonna have to come to Liverpool. Going to Real Madrid is not gonna work because do you know how much pressure he will have at Real Madrid? And Real Madrid have some bums on their team, like Vinicius. Seriously.
If Real Madrid lose tomorrow,
Brazilian.
Can I just say something quick, guys? I now think of this. What about Manchester City? Pep signed a new player contract, and he improves players.
Doesn't he want to win the Champions League?
Maybe Pep might be
Jamal. Please don't talk about Lep. I don't have this to Please, I'm begging you in the name of God. I'm begging you, Jamal. Listen, don't talk about
he goes Man City. He's never winning Champions League.
Please don't talk about Lep. Please, Jamal. Please, I'm begging.
Okay. Please. What's it called? Cassius, talk to me, man. How do we get Mbappe a seal, a guaranteed seal?
I have a question for you, HH.
Oh,
How
God.
would you describe a pace merchant?
Cassius, are we really doing this?
I
Cassius,
mean,
are we really doing this now?
no, I'm
Really?
just asking a simple question.
How do you describe it? Is that your question? How do you describe a pace merchant?
Yeah, how do you describe a pace
Someone
merchant?
who solely relies on his speed to get past players and to get himself in good goal scoring positions. So he does not use his skill, his ability. He relies on trying to bamboozle and outwit the opposing player through his use of speed.
All right, so yeah, Mbappe. Thank you for the answer. It was I agree with it. I would agree with you quite broadly. Um, yeah, Mbappe, he needs to leave. I think everyone said it because at the moment, I watched him. I've seen him play a couple games in Ligue 1, and it's kick and run. It's fullback. The fullback. Most of the fullbacks in Liga aren't really defenders. They're all just wingers, failed wingers. So he just kicks, runs. He's faster than most players, so it works. There's always space in behind the fullbacks. It's
So you're
a
telling
simple
me he's
thing.
a pace merchant?
From what I've seen in Liga, it would be hard to say no. I mean, eh, there's one game he played against Nice,
Why
and
did he go to PSG, man? Why did he go to PSG?
look, I think it's the Ligue 1. To be honest, I don't even think because there's a lot of counterattacks. It's almost like a basketball game. It's up and down in Ligue 1. So
I'm
he
pretty
has
sure the
skill.
PSG
It's not
fans.
that he doesn't have skill. It's just that sometimes he doesn't really use it because he doesn't have to. To be fair to him, because he has pace. But I feel like
What's the
sometimes he's
difference
just a
between him
pace.
and Daniel James?
Stop.
Easy. Samuel, chill. One has IQ and the other doesn't.
I didn't say that.
Doesn't Daniel James have more goals than him in
Samuel,
this
don't
2020?
Samuel.
Daniel James has more goals in the Champions League.
Samuel, there is a line we
easy.
don't cross.
Daniel
Samuel,
James
there's a
doesn't
line we
have
don't cross. Watch your step. Watch your step. I am begging you, watch your step. Mute your mic and watch your step. I'm thinking about what you just said. That is absolutely unacceptable. And I'm not joking, I'm not laughing. That is unacceptable. Don't you dare say that crap ever again. Watch your mouth. Cassius, please continue.
Yeah, so I think, like most people said, with a manager like Klopp, I think he would improve definitely, and certainly he would be more effective. I mean, if we just look at Jota, he scored. I don't know how many goals. Maybe someone can check me, but he scored like I would say 10 goals for Wolves in a season. Now, he already has 10 goals a season or something like that. Maybe he scored like 8 or 9. So he can certainly be a more effective player if he went to a team with a system like Liverpool. Yeah, so Liverpool would be the best option, but I feel like he's gonna go to Real Madrid because just for the media spectacle, that would be the best for him. But I don't think that would be the best option in terms of football, not only for him but also for Hazard because Hazard would either be on the bench or be injured like he normally is, or have COVID or I don't know something else.
Hassan, how do we get to Mbappe this year?
As much as I like to say, come to Liverpool, I'm gonna come for it in a different side. I would say start throwing your weight around. Stop being a nice guy. Start saying, get Tuchel out of here. Say, get Neymar out of here. Because listen, he's PSG's most valuable asset. Neymar's like almost 29, and he's the most valuable asset. So start throwing your weight around. Say, I want this, I want that. Tell him, go get a good manager like Nagelsmann, or even a Poch. It's better than this guy from the road, Tuchel. I mean, yeah, just ask for a better coach in it. That's what I'm saying.
Damien, how do we get Mbappe Champions League?
He obviously has to leave. LSG, probably for Liverpool or like Real. Either of them two. One of the big clubs, not a holiday camp like LSG. So that's the best choices for him. I don't really see him going to like a Bayern, Barca, any of those clubs. He needs to go to a proper manager.
Undisputed, how do we get Mbappe Champions League?
Listen, There are true prodigies, and then there are fake prodigies. I think it's time to accept that maybe Mbappe is just a black Götze, Mario Götze. Scored the World Cup winning goal, and Mbappe might just be that. I'm an agenda merchant too, and I'm telling you, João Felix, he is the real. I've seen the future. I've seen the future change. João Felix is the true prodigy. Mbappe, I don't know.
Undisputed. I don't think you understand what an agenda merchant is. Let me educate you. I have invested far too much into this agenda to let it slide. So if you think for 1 second I'm going to accept Mbappe as the black Mario Götze or give up on the agenda, you have another thing coming. So in Disputed, I'm going to ask this again. This is called Project Save Mbappe. So can you use your rotten, crooked mouth to give me a flipping solution as to how we get Mbappe a Champions League? If you can't, mute your stinking mic and I'll move on to someone with another solution.
All right. So Liverpool, I don't think will be possible because Liverpool has never actually bought a star for as long as I remember. Liverpool has never bought a star player. Real Madrid is the most likely solution. I mean, Zidane will command respect. They do have a young team, and just imagine how unbearable HH will be if Hazard and Mbappe together win the Champions League.
We don't want to see that.
Hazard and Mbappe, Hazard assisting to Mbappe, Mbappe assisting to Hazard together, they win the Champions League. Oh my God.
Or the Europa League this season.
More likely, yes.
Yeah, relax. Chill, man. Don't do that crap. What's it called?
Hazard has to lose weight first.
Gatlock, man. How do we get Mbappe Champions League, man?
How do we get Mbappe Champions League? Simple. Yeah. Go and play FIFA. He can win it there.
Gatlock. You see, this thing about this joker here, Gatlock, man. Don't get cute and smart with me, man. Don't get cute and smart with me. We're being serious. I have no time for your jokes. Literally, I have no time for your. There are time for jokes. I have no time for any of your crap now. So can you just cut out that your nonsense? Stop being smart and give me a real football reason how we get on Mbappe Champions League, please.
Look, the only thing I can think of is Real Madrid is the only thing I can think of. Real Madrid need to get people like Pogba, Mbappe, silence, Pogba, Mbappe, and Haaland. Those three can get them something. I feel if they get those three, Real Madrid can be cooking. Although I know that's a lot of money and it's probably unlikely. But I feel like he needs to go to a serious club, man, because this dude, PSG, they make players decline, let's be honest. Even shittier players decline in PSG. I think Choupo-Moting is probably even doing better in Bayern Munich than he was in PSG. Like that team is ain't great, man. Ain't great because averagely this team individually should be good, decent. Even PSG is so bad that I even think Tuchel, who won the German Cup with Dortmund and was decent with Dortmund, actually declined going to PSG. Look at Unai Emery now in Villarreal. I mean, like, PSG just makes people worse. And Mbappe needs to leave there because the guy is right. And the sad thing about Mbappe now is that he's the old flavor of before. People were expecting him to flourish, do better. But now you have people like Haaland, dare I say, even Greenwood, although I don't really. And
João Felix.
You have Odoi, you have Felix, you have all these players.
Fati.
Thank you, Fati. You have all these players. You see, now they are now becoming countless because they are now a lot of teenagers. Sancho.
Goat Mount.
What's a Mount? Oh, like no, there's a line we don't cross. Not Mount.
German
not
Zidane.
Guys.
Wait, Gatlock, just tell me just give me a solution. Just give me a solution for how Mbappe gets
the solution is that he needs to go leave PSG. In fact, go to Lens. You do better there because I'm sorry. He needs to just leave PSG. He needs to leave that Uber Eats. It's called Uber Eats League on WH now. Like he needs to leave that place now. He needs to leave. He needs to just get out of there and go to maybe not Syria. Go to Bundesliga. They can rebuild his career. He can go to Dortmund and link up with Haaland. Go to I don't think Liverpool want him, but he can go to Liverpool or go to Manchester City. Just leave on Real Madrid is the ultimate place for him to go to. I don't see Barcelona affording him. He just needs to leave PSG because I see a player there who is very good. He's still very good. It's just that for PSG, you can't really show it there because let's be honest. It's just like you go to PSG right now. It's like they play every game like friendlies. You just can't take everything seriously.
It's a holiday club. It's a holiday club.
You just can't take it seriously. It's like it's like that you are done with your final exams but you need to read for something.
Okay,
Like,
all right. So
you just can't take it seriously. You need to
so let me hit this. So from the Undisputed Man, thank you for the super chats, big man. He says Mbappe will be playing for LA Galaxy in 2026. The Undisputed, I reject that. I will walk against that, and I will walk against because if he ends up in LA Galaxy in 2026, then I will have to rethink about classing myself as a football analyst. That is when I will maybe just retire.
Because
that would be my failure.
That
would be that if Mbappe ends up in the MLS, I will then say that guys, do I deserve to be doing this anymore?
Yeah,
because that would be embarrassing. Jamal, what do you want?
Yeah. Is Mbappe coming the French Niang?
Oh my goodness.
He's already French though.
I don't think Daniel James is too far off, but okay.
Abdullahi, can you tell us how Mbappe can best win the CL, please? Thank you.
I will say three things. Firstly, I think Kylian Mbappe needs to leave PSG with immediate effect, ASAP. And I think I've never seen Liverpool bought a player, but Liverpool fans, I'm not being harsh. I just want to say my point out. Samuel and Jamal, don't come at me, please. Let me just finish. I would love El Dio to go to Real Madrid and Kylian Mbappe to come to Liverpool. That would be the perfect solution. Because I believe Mbappe on that club, my Lord in heaven, we should forget the PL. Just forget about the PL. Because that guy, that club of a man, he's a world-class manager. My Lord in heaven. That guy, he knows how to improve player. We are bashing on Mbappe now. If that guy go and play with club,
PSG, man, I tell you,
if you go play with club,
I hate this club, man.
It's completely over. It's completely over.
I hate this club so much, man.
I heard someone saying Kylian Mbappe is the black Mario. People are saying Kylian Mbappe is the black Mario Götze Niang.
How can you ruin
now? Kylian Mbappe is not the black Niang or black Mario. It's the black Mario Balotelli.
Oh my!
That makes no sense.
Dude's already black.
Wait. You're telling me that Mbappe should be talking to Barnsley?
Don't lie, man.
Mbappe that fight with his Barcelona.
French Balotelli or something.
Wait, day one. Don't you lie, day one, man. Day one after lie, man.
Wait.
It's serious now. Look at people are comparing him to Niang. Okay, I can understand.
No, Abdullahi. That makes no sense. How is he the black Balotelli? Balotelli's already black.
Maybe the white Balotelli.
Use point.
Abdullahi, you're a legend.
Use brain, bro.
How is
If
it
you
that
listen to watch Balotelli, I don't know because I don't think Niang fits him. Maybe Mario Gosset is not that good. Maybe Balotelli has talent, but he's
Oh,
guy?
overall.
Balotelli,
this
same guy
guy
overstayed
Is
half
this
is
of
guy
my
trying to
is a
my
defend his
legend, man.
point?
This guy's a legend, man. This guy's a legend. Okay, wait, so how does shout out to your boy Hakim who says Braithwaite had 2 more goals than Mbappe tonight. Look, first of all, his name is called Martin Goatwaite. That's true. And as of right now, that is just shocking and sad. And the insults are going to come through. Haaland. Now, the fact that we're now going as low to Braithwaite, that Braithwaite even now has more goals than Mbappe, just shows you the filthy, sad, and disgusting era that we're in right now. But guys, I want to lighten up the mood. I want to lighten up the mood slightly.
Wait, something to already be lightened.
No. But even more. I know Oblak helps us.
Chelsea, right? Of course, it's going to be Chelsea.
It's not going to be Chelsea. No. I mean, how could I be that? Come on, it's not. So, guys, is it too crazy for me to say that this could be Chelsea's Champions League? Because let me explain.
I'm glad you said that now.
My thing is no. See, Samuel, Chelsea are not going to win the Champions League. They're not going to win the Champions League.
No, you are. You are.
Too late. You already said that this is the Champions League. Too late, bro. Too late.
Can I land? So let me just be clear. Chelsea are not winning the Champions League. Ziyech is crap. And Chelsea are going to do horrendous in the Champions League. Okay? Gatlock, clip that. Okay? Chelsea are winning the Champions League.
Ended a minute ago.
So since that's not out there, guys, I mean, huge game against Sevilla, but guys, I mean, to quote my homeboy Maximus Derilimus Aurelius, whatever his name is, aren't you entertained? Aren't you just slightly entertained by what you're seeing with Chelsea in here? But guys, I want to talk about Giroud. What do you think Chelsea should do? So guys, advise me because guys, I'm trying to concoct a treble. I'm trying to create a treble. So I am using all of my powers to create a treble. So guys, what needs to be done about Giroud? So let me come to Samuel right now. So Samuel, should Chelsea still keep Giroud? And do you think they can keep Giroud if they can't guarantee him a starting space? Or do you think that they should make him start? What do Chelsea need to do to put themselves in the best position to go through in this year?
First of all, Chelsea are 100% favourites, are 100% winning the Champions League. There's no doubt about it. I just want to put that out there.
Ignore him.
Treble minimum.
I just want to put that out there. Second of all, you know what? Giroud, I've always liked Giroud because he's a very useful striker. Very useful striker. But Frank Lampard, or as we called Francis Lampard, Giroud will move. When you're starting Abraham above him in Premier League games, you're disrespecting him now. You're disrespecting him now. I won't lie to you. I feel like Giroud is more effective than Abraham. This also has to come down. So it really has to come down to Frank Lampard's management because Giroud needs more game time. The Euros are coming up. He needs to prove himself to be that starter in in the French team. He needs more game time. So I feel like, wait, hold on. Is everyone hearing me correct? Yeah.
100%.
Is everyone hearing me fine?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, cool. So yeah, I just feel like he's gonna force a move. Maybe what's best is to loan him out. I don't know. Maybe what's best is to loan him out because if Lampard's going to keep on starting Abraham over him, then yeah, he's going to try and get a move out. But he's a very useful player. If I was Lampard, I would try and keep him. But maybe a loan move out will be the best thing to do.
All right, and anyone else want to? Okay, Abdullah, talk to me. Giroud. What do you think is the best thing to do with Giroud? Clutch goal.
Understand.
That was a clutch goal.
Yeah, I can understand Lampard playing Tammy Abraham. I completely understand, but I keep saying it. We need to play Olivier Giroud more than for me than Tammy Abraham. Reason I
Even
said
if Tammy has been scoring.
yes, reason is because Olivier Giroud is a proven EPL player. He has proven
No.
it.
Forget EPL. Forget EPL. This is the Champions League talk.
Yeah,
will Giroud help Chelsea win the Champions League? That is the key thing. Will Giroud help Chelsea win the Champions League? I'm not talking about EPL right now.
It's two things. Is Lampard. If Lampard can trust Olivier Giroud more in a very competitive match, I believe we can. But if Lampard keep playing Abraham, I'm gonna have slight worry about it. Yes, you can play Abraham in some matches, but I will say it now. I do not want to see Abraham on Sunday against Tottenham Hotspur. Nah. Play Olivier Giroud.
I don't get it. This is Champions League, man.
I know it.
You said use brain. Now use brain just to focus on Champions League. Champions League. Champions League.
Olivier Giroud, I think the last time Lampard said, he said is in his plan for them for the whole entire season. So if I'm Giroud, I'll be like, okay, I need to speak to Lampard 1v1. I need to know out of 100%, what is the assurance you're gonna give me out of 100%. If I can get like 80%, 85%, I will stay. If I can't get more than 85%,
can Giroud be critical to Chelsea to win the Champions League? Yes or no?
Yes, he can. Yeah, because I think Lampard trusts him, but I think Lampard is just not 100% sure at the moment, early moment. But I think he trusts Olivier Giroud more than Abraham. I believe so. He trusts Olivier Giroud more than Abraham. He knows what. I wouldn't criticize Lampard at the moment. When I would criticize him is around maybe March, April, when matches are really, really critical. That's when I'm gonna criticize. At the moment, I will give him a little bit of leeway because I can see Giroud coming up with some matches and billing us out like he has been doing last season. So I need to see Giroud more. He needs to be coming up more, like some matches in Champions League, in the EPL, playing more. I can understand you want to play Abraham, I know, but play Giroud more. Let him feel around the team. ZH, Timo, Pulisic, Harvard. Just kind of let them play around Olivier Giroud. They will score more goals. We will see another pattern of Chelsea when you play Olivier Giroud. It may be a Class A break, but it's very useful. Very, very useful striker in which every team would love to have.
Okay. What's it called? Red Devilman. Chelsea's Champions League chances. Does this look like a team that could maybe go all the way? And do you think that Giroud is critical for Chelsea and their Champions League chances? Who look much stronger than they did last season?
I said this in the previous time. I said semi's minimum. Semi's minimum. Let's get this back up. I said Mason Mount.
Guys, don't listen to him.
Come on, let's do this.
I'm gonna be. Mason Mount was brilliant today, wasn't he? He was good today. Yeah, so
it was. I can imagine Mason Mount holding the Champions League trophy.
Yeah, man, being like,
let's him in a big game. Let's see him in a big game. Okay.
Yeah, this was a big game. You know, it was important, Rennes, because let's be real. Like, it was heading potentially 1-1 because Chelsea looked like they were off the gas a bit and it didn't kill the game off. And then Giroud came clutch. You know, so I think that Chelsea can certainly. I think the most important thing is just that they top the group. So we'll see Sevilla, I think, also got a clutch win at the end. So Chelsea versus Sevilla is going to be interesting because if they top the group, then their second place options will probably be reasonable. Whereas if they come second, well, you know, they'll get to the semi as long as they don't face Bayern Munich, effectively, you know. As far as Giroud's concerned, to be honest, I mean, let's be real, he's not going to get game time. So if I was Chelsea, I'd actually be in contact with Arsenal and say, listen, can we do some sort of a player swap or something? Because Giroud's probably not going to doesn't want to leave London. He's not going to go to Spurs because they've got Kane. I guess he could go to West Ham so that any players in like
West Ham.
Because from what I understand, Giroud doesn't want to leave London. So I think he'd be more likely to move to another London club than go out far to, you know, other than the Premier League, you know. So because of that, I think like I say a West Ham or like maybe going back to Arsenal because no one seems to score.
But if you're Chelsea, do you keep him? Do you try and fight to keep him, or are you like, well, we can offer you a starting place? So
he's not going to play. So he's going to push him in. This is what happened last year when again Tammy Abraham was starting and then Giroud pushed to move, and presumably Lampard must have guaranteed him a bit more game time to play the rest of the season. He then started playing Giroud, and Giroud, if I'm honest, helped you get top 4 last season because he scored a lot of clutch goals last season because Tammy Abraham was a brick. So it just seems to be a shadow of that. So I think he's going to again push for a move in January. But what I would say with Chelsea, if there's a way they can get some sort of a spot deal to get something out of it from a West Ham or from an Arsenal, then go for it, you know. But if he doesn't get any game time, he's going in January. End of story. So,
I think on it. Yeah.
Okay, so Hassan, go for it. Go for it.
Guys, if a team had peak Zidane, would you consider them CL favorites?
Yeah, obviously. Peak Zidane, yes.
If a team has 2 peak Zidanes, would you consider them the favorites?
Yeah.
So you have 2 Zidanes, and you have Timo Werner, you have Giroud, you're not favorites.
What?
Havertz and Mount.
I already have the German English Zidane. So
German English Zidane, yeah.
You guys are the favorites.
Look, that is Abdullahi's propaganda, man. That has nothing to do with reality.
Guys, my mind is coming up. Just guys, chill, man. It's coming close. Chill, guys, chill. I'm not
I'm saying this now.
Kai Havertz is coming too.
Is Kai Havertz actually worth 100 million? This hasn't actually been discussed ever. Like, is he actually worth? We talk about all these other players, but for 100 million player, what has Kai Havertz done for Chelsea so far?
He doesn't fit the formation.
When the season finished, we'll talk about that. At this moment, it's too early.
Okay. Wait. So guys, I want us to move to this now. Now, there's been a certain update. Now, when I did the preview, because basically I try and do the previews early, so that I can put it early for the members to get it and then put it early onto the channel. So when I did the preview, Benzema was fighting for his fitness. But since the preview has come in, it is fully 100% confirmed that Benzema will not make it for the game against Inter. So my Lord in heaven, no Ramos, no Valverde, no Benzema.
Oh my
Even
God.
a greater, more pressure for Inter Milan to try and say what's up and win a game that Inter Milan they need to win, because you expect Mönchengladbach to take care of business against Shakhtar Donetsk. So the pressure on Inter Milan is even greater. But something tells me these guys are gonna screw this up. So Cassius, man, looking at all of those injuries and people that they have missing that Real Madrid have, do you feel that Inter Milan will surely take the win, or do you think that they'll still find a way to mess up, even though you've got freaking Luka Jovic in attack? Oh, Cassius, will Hazard rise like a phoenix?
Can I just have a word on Brathwaite? There was a super chat earlier, just quickly.
It's Brathwaite, but if you want to go with the original Caribbean accent, then it's Brathwaite.
So we have to call him Buffett. That's his name. If you use the original Caribbean accent, Buffett.
I am calling him Goatweight. I don't care what people say. I'm going to call him Goatweight or Brave. That's how I'm going to pronounce it.
Then it's Buffett.
Buffett.
No. Goatweight.
Buffett.
I just call him breastweight. Is it hard?
No, Brave. I'll call him Brave. So Cassius, talk to me.
All right. So I said on Sunday. I mean, I knew that Benzema wasn't going to play. It was reported like 2 weeks, not 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago that he wasn't going to make it. We already knew that Valverde.
But he was still fighting for his fitness, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't going to happen. On Monday, it was like official that he wasn't going to play. So yeah, I mean, I said it on Sunday. All logic that I can think of would suggest that Inter will win, other than Antonio Conte, and yeah, that's it. That's the only thing that's the only variable the only way I could see Inter not winning, because there's no Ramos, there's no Valverde, there's no Benzema, like you said, and now Inter have Lukaku back, and their entire game is based around Lukaku. So Inter should win. And also on top of that, Real Madrid have never beaten Inter Milan or AC Milan as the away team in San Siro. I can't say that they've never won in San Siro, because they won a Champions League final in San Siro, but against Inter and AC Milan, they've never won. In 14 matches, they've lost 10 in San Siro against Inter and AC Milan. So all logic suggests that they will lose, especially when you consider how poorly they're playing. It's really funny how everyone can laugh at Barcelona because of how bad they are right now, and Real Madrid aren't that much better at all. I think they've won one more game than Barcelona this season. They're 6 points ahead, but they've played one more game, so they're 3 points ahead. They are not very good at all. Tactically, defensively they are poor. They're porous. Courtois hasn't been as good as he was last season. He hasn't been awful, but he hasn't been as good as he was last season. They do have Carvajal back, which is a boost. He's better than Lucas Vazquez, but Hazard. This is the moment for Hazard. We'll really see. I mean, if he's a ghost against Villarreal, what do you expect in San Siro? That's all I'm going to say. Especially when he only has 8 Champions League goals in his entire career.
Give me a score. Give me a scoreline.
3-1 Inter. Inter 3, Real Madrid 1.
All right. Jamal, talk to me, man. Inter, Real Madrid.
Although Real Madrid have all these injuries, I still don't trust Inter, man. Inter are very sketchy. For me, I feel this might be either 1-1 or 0-0. Reason why is because I don't trust Inter, and guys, Hazard is not gonna do anything. He's gonna hit a disaster class.
Jamal, can we sing the Europa League song for Madrid, please? Where they go tomorrow.
And guys, Hazard is finished. Inter Milan, this game gonna be 0-0 or 1-1. And guys, wait, I just want to shout out a German analyst from ESPN. He said Werner was the most clinical striker he ever seen. How that's going?
Jamal, relax. Red Devil.
Dodgy.
German. This is like a blonde Shane Long, isn't it? Blonde Shane Long. That's Timo Werner.
Red Devil, relax.
German Fernando Torres.
Fernando
Torres.
Wait, so Jamal, so what scoreline are you resting with then?
I was gonna go 1-1, but I'll go 0-0 because Hazard isn't doing anything. So 0-0.
Samuel, talk to me, man. Inter Real.
I'm just gonna say this here. I want to say this right now, so everybody listening clearly. If Inter Milan does not win this game, sack Conte. Sack him.
Yes.
Please, just sack him. Because I don't know what you're doing. I really don't know what you're doing.
Can't be.
But something is telling me Inter Milan, just like Jamal said, Inter Milan are going to bottle it. Something is telling me Inter Milan are going to bottle it. Something is telling me that I'm going to get angry watching that match and seeing Hazard ball. Something's telling me that. Something is telling me. But I want to say this.
So I saying, will Hazard rise or will he flop?
I'm just going to put this out in the air. Hazard will rise. Just going to put that there.
Wait a minute. Are you jinxing Hazard?
I'm just going to say 3-1 Inter Milan.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Damian, talk to me, man. Real Inter, man. I'm also give me a score.
It's really Inter's game to lose. All statistics, logic is all leading to Inter win. The one thing that is going for Real is Conte, him being a brick in Europe. You do got Lukaku, and I'm gonna go for 2-1 Inter.
2-1 Inter. All right. Abdullahi, talk to me.
I think if Inter doesn't qualify, you need to put Class A. Antonio Conte has to be in Class A.
Class A. Class
yes.
A. Do you know how high that is? That's high.
Yes. If he doesn't, Class A. If he doesn't win tomorrow, you need to induct him in Class A. And also, I think people doesn't rate Romelu Lukaku. For me, he's the most informed striker at the moment. He is very informed.
Easily top five. People need to show him
very,
including
he's very informed. The first match, he didn't score. He didn't play like I said it the last time. I said he did not play. That's the reason Inter Milan were losing so many chances. Now Lukaku is back and fully fit. I expect a lubrication from Inter Milan tomorrow. Without Sergio Ramos, I'm expecting a minimum 4-0, maximum 6-0.
Oh my, Abdullahi, 4-0.
Wait, 4-0 to Inter Milan.
Yes, minimum 4-0. No Sergio Ramos. That's a plus for Inter Milan. That is a plus because Madrid cannot play without Sergio Ramos. That is the backbone.
If they lose 4-0 around Class A, it's Class A.
They need to win 4-0. I want to see a lubrication tomorrow. And if I don't see a lubrication, Conte needs to be sacked. He needs to be inducted because now Inter Milan has no chance. They have no excuse. Sorry, no excuse of not winning tomorrow. Conte doesn't need to come out and tell me no. We don't have no. Everybody is fully fit in their squad.
He has no excuse, bro. He has no excuse. Something tells me this guy is gonna like.
That's my problem. I don't trust Conte, but I'm expecting a 4-0 from Antonio Conte. Lukaku 2 goals and Lautaro Martinez.
Hassan, talk to me, man. Inter Real Madrid, I'm gonna give me a score.
I'm gonna go with the manager with 3 CLs versus the one that has none. So 3-0 Madrid. Conte is a bum, so 3-0 Madrid.
But Hassan, keep in mind that no Ramos, no Valverde, and Luka Jovic is gonna be the striker.
Zidane knows Juju. That's what I'm saying. He just had to rub his head, then Juju works. So
okay, tell me this then. If Real win 3-0, what should happen with Conte?
I told last time he's a Europa League level manager. That's us. When you talk about top managers, don't mention his name. When you talk about domestic merchants, he's up there with Leipzig. So yeah. So that's how it should be.
Damn. All right. Undisputed, talk to me, man.
Listen, imagine the Europa League anthem echoing through Santiago Bernabeu. That would be a bit weird.
I need that.
That will never happen. I reject that. I told you, if that happens, I think we all need to pause from talking about football for at least 2 months because that's not happening.
Listen, the Real Madrid, nobody apart from Benzema that can score. Their midfield is old. Modric was never replaced. But the thing is, Conte is terrible in Europe. So that's why I'm going with a 2-3 to Real Madrid. Lautaro will score, Lukaku will score, and Hazard will score a hat-trick.
Wait. Are we actually saying that Conte is going to bottle this?
He's going to do it, bro.
Are you being serious?
Wait.
No, Luka Jovic. He has COVID-19. He's not playing tomorrow.
So who's going to be the striker for Real Madrid? Oh,
Mariano.
Yeah, no, guys. Hazard is scoring a hat-trick. Guys, I'm telling you now. Hazard is scoring a hat-trick, and Jamal will respect. Jamal will respect.
You better not be using reverse psychology.
I'm not. I'm serious.
You better
not. Undisputed is right.
For his third goal, it will be
Samuel, mute your mic.
His third goal will be like Maradona against England. That's how good it will be. Trust me. It's going to be the most...
Okay, cool. Undisputed, if Hazard lays a brick, you're going to be banned from the hangouts for at least a week. So that's my deal.
Trust me.
If Hazard is crap, I'll blame you and you're banned from this hangout for a week.
Legendary performance coming up. Okay. Legendary performance.
Then let's hope, or else I'm going to ban you. What's it called? Red Devil, talk to me, man.
I mean, I'm confident Inter will win. I know people are saying that was a
confident.
Yeah, because so can you guys tell me when was the last time Madrid won a game with either Benzema or Ramos out of the squad?
No. Well, we're not necessarily saying win, because this could still be a draw. So why are you confident Inter will win, knowing how many times these guys have fought?
Lukaku.
Yeah, exactly. So this is like we can only yes, we can look on the past. But let's look at the Champions League like now. Like look at what's going on now. The last game, Inter lost 3-2. Okay, and that was without Lukaku, and that was with Ramos, and that was with Benzema. So everyone here is telling me that without Ramos, without Benzema, without I think Valverde's out, Casemiro I think is still a doubt. I think
he's going to play. Casemiro will play.
Casemiro will play. Okay. We're still saying that Real Madrid are favourites
because they have Hazard. They have Hazard. It's okay.
It didn't Hazard play. It might ball, but I just can't see. I haven't seen any evidence either this season or next season that Real Madrid can win a game. One without Ramos, because Varane has shown time and time again that he's a brick defender without Ramos playing next to him. And Benzema has consistently been Real Madrid's goal scorer. So they're not going to be able to defend, and they're not going to be able to score goals. So I don't understand how they're going to win this game. If you can't defend and you can't score goals, then how are you going to win a game of football? You know what I mean? Inter Milan, okay, the defense isn't the greatest, but at least they have a goal scorer in Lukaku who should do the business. So
okay, Red Devil. What do we say if he doesn't come out of the group then? If he loses Conte?
If Conte loses this, the game doesn't come in the group. If he loses this game, as I've already said, he should be sacked on the spot. This is a Madrid side that should be.
I'm expecting a 4-0. No Ramos. Yeah. Do you know how important Ramos is for Madrid? That
Yes,
guy
I know.
is the body.
Wait,
Yeah.
let Red Devil land. Let Red Devil land, man.
Yeah, so if Conte cannot kind of with a strong Inter Milan side, as far as when looking for injuries, beat this from just side, because if Inter Milan beat Real Madrid and I think if Gladbach beat Shakhtar, I think Inter Milan, what will they? Will they have 5 points? And Real Madrid Gladbach will have 8 points. So technically, Real Madrid, even if they lose this game, they still can potentially qualify from this group. But am I confident? Would you be confident they lose to Inter Milan that they can actually beat Gladbach and they can beat Shakhtar away? I'm not confident. So for me, the pressure is on Real Madrid. Forget about Conte or Inter. Let's be real. We're not putting any pressure on them. If Real Madrid lose this game to Inter, okay, I'm not confident that they will beat Shakhtar and Gladbach. And you could see them in the Europa League, or worse yet, they might even get into qualifying for the Europa League and finish bottom of the group.
Wait, is that how the table is looking like?
Yes.
Oh my word!
Damn.
It's crazy.
So and Ramos is, and this is the key thing. Like Ramos is out for like quite some time. Like without Ramos in this squad, I'm just going to put it out there. I cannot right now. If Zidane gets somebody just out of this group, shout out to him as the manager and coach. Fair play, salute to him. But if I'm honest right now, I can't actually see Real Madrid getting through this group. I can't.
So are you saying? Okay, so anybody can jump in. So are we all saying that Mönchengladbach go through? And are we saying Mönchengladbach Inter, Mönchengladbach Shakhtar, or Mönchengladbach Real?
Mönchengladbach Shakhtar. That's what I'm saying.
Mönchengladbach Inter Milan. Inter Milan. Mönchengladbach Inter.
If Real Madrid don't make it to the next round, we're gonna have a 24-hour stream, and I'm hosting this. I will host it.
Because the funny thing is that I genuinely have no idea, because I so don't trust Real Madrid. Real Madrid are so untrustworthy that I'm actually terrified as to what could happen.
HH, didn't I tell you the group is Group B? This is a group of bottle jobs. You cannot predict anybody in this group, man. Like seriously. For me,
Shakhtar beat Real Madrid away.
I'm going for a draw because
Shakhtar beat them away.
They beat Real Madrid away and then lost 6-0 at home to Mönchengladbach. Unbelievable.
But guys, Shakhtar home is a hard game.
Shakhtar home is an hard game. That's true. It's an hard game.
Players. That's the problem. Real Madrid are about Benzema, they're about Ramos, Valverde, et al. So, and they're going to actually go to Shakhtar away when Shakhtar.
I'm also Mönchengladbach.
Red Devil, I don't think you understand how much of a bottle job. Do you realize Fati was the one that took Inter out of the Champions League last year?
Conte went out to a
I can't trust these guys. So even without Ramos and Benzema, I don't trust these guys. For me, I'm going for a 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
Because you guys have forgotten that even with Lukaku, these guys have only... Yeah, Lukaku has scored like 2 goals, but I think they didn't score a goal. I don't know if it was against Gladbach or Shakhtar somewhere. They couldn't score. I think it was against Shakhtar.
Yeah, we're talking about Madrid team that lost to Shakhtar's reserves at home, and we're also talking about a team that they just clinched the draw against Gladbach away, and then Inter Milan they almost bottle dropped that in the last game. Real Madrid have not shown in these 3 games that they can confidently go out and beat a team.
Bro, look, KDZ beat them in their home lately 1-0. Okay.
No, Gatlock. Did you just said KDZ?
Yeah, now the team in La Liga.
Cadiz.
Like they lost to them. Like that team, they lost to them 1-0, man. They couldn't even score a goal against them.
Wait, hold on. Can we just deep that Real Madrid and PSG could beat in the Europa League?
It's not happening.
Exactly.
Wait. Let's do a group review. I want to do just a group review of all the other groups just to look it through. So now let's just see where we're at. So Let's see. So, no, that's tomorrow. So, Group E. So everything is set for Wednesday, I suppose. So Krasnodar and Rennes, they're out of there. So it's all about Chelsea and Sevilla. So pretty much, whoever wins that game. So basically, if Chelsea can draw and win, then they're good. So I think if Chelsea beat Sevilla in Seville, very hard, not easy. Chelsea top of the group. So are we saying Chelsea top this group, or do you think Sevilla top the group?
Chelsea top the group.
I think it'll be a draw in Sevilla.
I think Sevilla will top via head-to-head.
I think
They
with the
need
way
to
Chelsea
win
are
to
playing
drop
at the
the
moment,
top.
I think I'm gonna go with Chelsea. Because I watched the Sevilla match last 2 matches against Carson. They look unconvincing. So I think I'll go for Chelsea just because, like, yes, we've been missing some chances like Timo stuff. I can understand that, but at least there's still more firepower in the attack than Sevilla. We still have more firepower who can score goals than Sevilla. That's why I could trust Chelsea going by beating Sevilla. I know it's difficult to go to Sevilla and go there and win, but we can go there and make a statement and beat them in Seville. We can go there and make a statement and beat them.
Okay. So, Erling Haaland's group, man. So I think Dortmund are looking pretty good here, man. So Dortmund, Lazio, Club Brugge, Zenit. So I think we're saying Dortmund to top the group.
Yeah.
Lazio.
Gosh, man, Zenit are trash. Zenit are complete trash. Group G.
Yeah.
This is a Papa's group. Next group, Rebecca.
So basically, this is really. I think it's going to be Barca, Juventus. Is this going to be Barca?
Cristiano to score at the Camp Nou.
I think Juve will top the group.
And here we are, Group H.
LSG.
Hot chokers. That's the group.
Okay. So Group. How the heck is this thing happening, man? Okay. So what are we saying here, man? I mean, look. So basically, where we're at. Okay. So let's just look at this right now. So PSG obviously currently in second.
Can you pull out their next match? The PSG and them.
The next match.
Be like next matches in Champions League.
No. PSG are playing United next. Leipzig are playing
so
Istanbul.
Leipzig
next.
are playing Istanbul, right?
Oh my word! These lot can actually go to the Europa.
Exactly.
I think if United beat PSG and RB
if United beat PSG or even get a draw, PSG need to beat United. A draw isn't good enough. If PSG draw at Old Trafford, they're in the Europa League.
Oh my word!
Wow.
So okay. So my thing is that I really see United
hold on.
beating.
Can you explain that to me? How?
No. Look. See, I see United beating PSG at Old Trafford. I assume Leipzig will beat Istanbul. So that means United will pretty much be through with 12 points. That means Leipzig go to 9 points. The Leipzig will now face United,
who had already
in Germany.
Through.
United will already be through.
Yes. They put out the B team.
So put it this way. If United beats PSG are in serious effing trouble.
No, they're done. They're done.
Yeah,
they're done.
PSG are in serious trouble.
Will play out for a draw in the final game. That's it. Done. End of the.
I'll lie to you. If United top this group, I think I have to apologize.
Guys, what we're saying is PSG beat United and RB Leipzig beat Istanbul. Then it's all 9 points. Yeah?
Guys, imagine if United bottle this.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Look, I'm being real with you.
I don't think it's happening. I don't think
United can't boss because for me, that's PSG team that I saw. Those guys are trash. The fact that United beats PSG and beat them well in Paris, I see them doing the same thing at Old Trafford because PSG, that team is trash. So
yeah, but Marco will be fit.
Wait, double. Do you think there's a case where PSG can actually do what they did to Leipzig against United? Because United have problem with breaking teams now.
That's
behind
the ball at Old Trafford.
You see, if you're PSG, as disgusting and disgraceful as it would be, maybe what you want to do is sit back, counter. But my thing
they would never do that.
No.
Ollie's gonna do that anyway.
No, wait. But listen to me. They did that today, and if Leipzig just had better finishers, they would have gone through. Now, fair enough. They didn't have Kimpembe, but still, if they had better clinical finishers, they would have scored. So for United, if United have, because remember, you have to be used to playing men behind the ball. That you have to know what that's about, which is what inferior teams are used to playing that way. PSG are not used to playing that way, so it is still foreign to them. Hence why you can still create chances in a team that isn't used to playing men behind the ball. So if you do that, United may find it hard to break down, but they don't have to find it as hard as they would other inferior teams who are used to having men behind the ball. So that could be risky if PSG were to do that.
And the thing is, as well,
Plus, United will be 1-0 up already with the penalty. So
that's true. But also the thing as well is that I presume, because today against Istanbul, we essentially played a 4-3-3 and we were quite expansive, we were quite attacking. I would assume that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, knowing him, would actually go back to playing a back three, so like a 3-5-2, 5-3-2 formation at Old Trafford against PSG. So I don't think we're going to be as exposed as you were against Istanbul as we were against PSG. But at the same time, having options from the bench, Van der Beek, Pogba, whatever, to come on to revert to a 4-3-3 if we want it. So if PSG are going to come to Old Trafford and play 10-11 behind the ball, I don't think they'll be able to create that much. We just got to see what happens. But PSG needs to beat Manchester United now, basically.
But Red, in your view, then, do you honestly see a scenario where PSG don't make it through this group? How realistic? How realistic do you think it will be?
So obviously, we're assuming here that PSG and Leipzig are going to beat Istanbul in their games. We're assuming that. Okay, we're assuming that. So that means
pretty much put them on 9 points.
On 9 points, yeah, and Leipzig got 9 points. So basically, it's going to be against United. So to be honest, United can beat PSG and Leipzig because Leipzig don't have the clinical, even though they can outplay us, they just don't have the clinical players to finish us off. But the key thing with this game is just the fact that it's just where the time of the game is, because even if PSG draw or lose, it's just the fact that Leipzig and United will psychologically know they don't have to play. They don't have to play. So the pressure for me, at least United, even if we lose the game, we can be like, right, let's just go all out and beat Leipzig in Germany. It's fine. There's not as much pressure. But there is tons of pressure on PSG now to go to Old Trafford for a win. And as I've said, coming on the show so many times, in the 4 games I've seen PSG in this group, I've not seen anything in this squad that convinced me that they can win convincingly. I've not.
I don't understand. If PSG draw, they go to 7 points, then they beat Bas whatever, and they go to 10 points.
RSB Leipzig win. RSB Leipzig go 9.
Leipzig beat. So PSG draw and RSB Leipzig they win 9 points. And what I'm saying is that United and Leipzig played in the last game. So even if PSG beats Istanbul, I guess what I'm trying to say is United and Leipzig psychologically are not going to go out to. They can play for a draw, and United and Leipzig will be through.
If they play for a draw, then
PSG against United, that would be 10 points.
Wait. If PSG draw with United, so PSG go to 7 points, then PSG beats Istanbul, they go to 10 points. So basically Leipzig beats Istanbul, they go to 9 points. Let's say now Leipzig now draw against United, they go to 10 points. Now it will then go to head-to-head. And Leipzig have a better head-to-head because they beat them 2-0.
PSG has a better head-to-head. Look at it. It's right there. PSG is ahead of Leipzig right now.
Yeah, okay.
They're even head-to-head. They're even head-to-head. So it's go to goal difference, and PSG have the superior goal difference.
All right, I think
Man United for the agenda.
Leipzig cannot afford to draw against United.
So basically, put it this way: if PSG.
And if United draw to PSG, they will be on 10 points too. So they cannot afford to lose that game against Leipzig.
If PSG beats you United, it's done. PSG are through.
Yeah.
Well, why are you assuming they're going to beat Istanbul? PSG.
Mates, come on. Mate, no, come on, bro. Come on. Let's cut the crap.
Do you remember Istanbul beats United? So it's possible they could beat PSG too. They beat United.
It's all about matchups.
They beat United in their Shahir, wherever they played. Well, they are going to beat PSG at Paris.
PSG beat Istanbul with Moise Kean playing. Okay, it wasn't with Neymar or Mbappe. It was Moise Kean that came clutch against 2 goals. So let's be playing. We don't even know if he's not playing. Then who knows? So
actually, you know what? Cavani is going to be playing, so Cavani is going to have a little agenda
That is
settled
true.
to score, so he's
Yeah,
going to
no
be
lie.
revved up.
United's starting lineup today was actually decent. Playing
So
Martial
you're
and
telling me if
everybody.
Man United beat PSG, I'm hearing da 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 da.
Bro,
Guys, look, can you play that song, please? Can you?
No, he
Please?
can't play the blood clot song, man. Okay, can you please stop working on that?
Hey,
I don't want to hear that
what are you
trash.
saying? Cavani scores the winner
Against PSG.
PSG.
That's, for me, that would be too poetic. Way too poetic.
And the funny
If-
part is
no, 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 no,
they're
no.
gonna be your fans. Fans is
No.
coming back to the
Do you know how
stadium.
poetic it would be? What if Cavani is part of the reason why PSG end up in the Europa League?
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
that is too perfect a story. It's
They'll just
too
have to
perfect
fold
a
then.
story.
Have to fold.
Oh, no, for
But
sure.
guys,
Hey, look, Gatlock, don't play that song, okay? Please, I don't want to hear that song.
Guys,
Please,
look, play
don't
it
play that
tomorrow.
song.
When Madrid go out, just play it tomorrow.
Don't play that song, please. I told you, don't play that song, please. Don't play that
but
song.
guys,
I don't want to hear that song. Jamal, talk to me.
no, yeah, I'm just watching the groups as all of you guys was talking, except Bayern. Every other team right now is Class C. Barca trash, Real are trash, Man City you can't trust, Inter, Liverpool don't have a centre back pair, except Bayern. Is there any other good
City
team?
in Champions League
Think
are not
about
that
it.
bad.
What's the teams? Are there any team we do have no problems except Bayern?
Bayern
Every
don't
team have
have Kimmich. He's out for a while, isn't he?
Yeah, but they still have a good team.
It's out to
Except
February.
Yeah,
I think
but the
middle
thing
of
is,
February.
Bayern, Kimmich will be back before round of 16. Bayern are pretty much true.
But see, this,
WH,
yeah.
What do you think? How do you think the game against Atletico Madrid will go?
Well, who? I mean, Bayern and Atletico.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
Is that tomorrow?
Bayern will win.
No,
Bayern
it's
will win.
Atletico play at
next
Lokomotiv
week.
Moscow.
Yeah, they're
tomorrow.
playing. They're playing Salzburg tomorrow. Atletico Bayern is Tuesday
next week.
Wait, Jamal. No, wait, hold on. There is a team that you can trust.
Who?
Chelsea.
Chelsea, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Leave Samuel. Your dark arts are not going to work, man. Okay, your dark arts are not going to work. Don't you dare use that thing, please. So no. Look, my thing here is that look, how many genuine favorites are there in this Champions League? Genuine.
Two.
One.
No, two.
No, two.
Liverpool and Bayern.
No, not
please don't
Liverpool.
say us. Please don't say
Bayern.
us.
Bayern alone.
Why not Liverpool?
Jamal and Samuel, stop being a bunch of wimps.
Relax. It's Chelsea and
Hassan.
Chelsea Bayern.
Samuel, Hassan, and Jamal, don't be a bunch
Chelsea
of wimps.
PSG, surely.
Guys, I want to ask a question. Guys, the guy with the ponytail who plays for Liverpool, is he fit?
The guy with the ponytail.
Van Dijk? No.
Jamal, don't.
Yes,
it doesn't
not
matter.
fit.
It doesn't
So
matter.
we are not favorites. We are not favorites.
We've just looked at the Champions League field: Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juve, PSG. All these normal teams that you would say. So
Chelsea.
let's just, because this is going to be a very weird Champions League because normally, like, let's say in the past decade, you could always rely on Real. You see, when Allegri was at Juve, you could always rely on Allegri with Juve.
Yes.
You could always rely on Real Madrid with Ancelotti, Zidane. You could always rely on Barcelona during the days of whether it was Pep, whether it was Luis Enrique, or so forth. Right now, Barcelona look, Barcelona, this is the worst Barca I've seen. Real Madrid are a total mess. Juve just looks so weak. PSG are flipping LSG. This has to be one of the weakest fields in the Champions League I've probably ever seen.
Bro, you might have to say Atletico
surprise
is the
winner.
second favorites. Bro, you might have to say Atletico, yeah?
What about Manchester City? Isn't this Manchester City's time to win?
Listen, not let.
Nah.
But let's not start before Abdullahi gets into
Yeah,
it. No matter what.
I hate to say this. I actually wish Tottenham were in the Champions League.
No, but look, the thing about Atletico is Atletico, they should be, but I can't ignore what Bayern did to them. Because Bayern did them dirty. Bayern undressed them publicly. So, based on that undressing, I need to see what they do next Tuesday. Because you need to answer for that. You've still not yet giving me an answer, an explanation for that undressing as Bayern gave you. But the thing with Bayern is how long is Joshua Kimmich out for? They cannot win it without Joshua Kimmich. Impossible.
I think he's back in January.
So if he's back in January, now how long will it take for him to?
No,
be
it's
back?
February. It's February, not January. It's February. It's coming back.
Whenever it is, that is what's going to be very key. But let's just keep it real right now. Even with Van Dijk gone and everything gone, based on Liverpool's options in attack and how the Champions League works, Liverpool are I think, in the strongest position.
H, man, stop that, man.
But guys,
it is
will
what
there
it
be
is.
fans? Will there be fans at the end of the Champions League season? Do you guys think there will be enough fans?
No, they're getting fans.
Hey, would you guys match Milan if you guys won another one?
Yeah.
We
7,
match
right?
Milan. Yeah.
Wait, what? Say again. Match Milan. What do you mean? What do you mean?
7 Champions Leagues in total.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Milan have been gone.
How many
since
Nobody
2007.
talk about Liverpool this season. The final is in Istanbul. I need agendas to fly.
Is it in Istanbul?
Yes, it's in Istanbul.
Oh yeah.
All right, listen. Gerard, come on, management.
Gerard, come out of retirement.
Come on, management.
So second most successful team in history in UCL live, they win it, man.
Okay. Red Devil, talk to me. Honestly speaking, because someone said this like weeks ago, and I was like, "Shut up." But now I'm readdressing this.
Okay.
And someone actually made a very funny comment. I think this was during my Twitch stream. That Gollum is a big game merchant. So I think you know where I'm going with this. What, generally speaking, taking any bias away, what genuine chance do you see United actually have? Knowing that this is a COVID season, it feels weird. It feels odd. It feels different. A lot of the big names are not convincing.
What I would
United
say,
just, you know,
there's a way. Actually, Double H, you see.
Wait. Let's Red Devil down. We're
not going to win the Champions League, but if you had to pick a dark horse, then United would be it.
Will Solskjaer be there in knockout stage?
Sorry?
Will Solskjaer still be there in knockout stage?
I don't know. Ollie has this weird Norwegian juju thing that he summons from like the Norse gods for something.
Yeah, man. Thor.
Triangle he uses. He summons the Odin Force anytime his job is on the line, and will so it's weird. I still don't understand it. Maybe you can give it to Tuchel or Zidane or some of these other players that managers in trouble. But you know, I don't think United are going to win it. Let's just go. United aren't going to win the Champions League. They're not going to win the Champions League. However,
Red Devil, would you consider yourself favorites against Barca or Juve?
Probably.
I mean,
maybe not Juve, but Barca associates.
It's the team that we play. You know, so I would say that it's just the team that I think it's just the team that we play, because if we play a brick team and we have certain injuries, then no.
Everyone's fit. Everyone's fit.
Then
no.
Yeah.
Did you know? It's weird. No. It's weird. You know why it's weird? Because you don't know what United can turn up.
This is the
because
thing.
It could be like a United that's
the thing is
are just like trash. But see, here's the thing though.
We only seem to be trash
because it's Barcelona.
Yeah.
United will now if it's like Burnley or whatever, but because it's Barcelona and also it's a particularly bad Barcelona, United may actually beat them.
The team I fear the most is Atletico Madrid. If United face Atletico Madrid, gone, done, finished. We're not even having a conversation. There's no way United are beating Atletico Madrid or even some of them.
No.
It's not.
But guys, quick question.
Are not beating Ajax or Porto. Those are the only two teams that are weak that can probably come out from their group.
But guys, can you see Barcelona winning this?
No.
If Barcelona win this Champions League, Griezmann winning the CL.
No, I'm not. I think
Barcelona win the Champions League. I'm inducting the CL.
No. For me, I think Barcelona, like for me, genuinely speaking, they know deep down that there's no chance. Like, it's just that Juventus is the strongest team in their group. Juventus is coached by a guy who got his coaching badges yesterday morning. In a brothel, pretty much. So my thing is that they've not faced anyone. Like, pretty much any team can probably put Barcelona to the sword. So if Barcelona faced, like, whether you want to say Lazio, Dortmund, for sure Bayern, Liverpool, even United, dare I say even Chelsea, because this team is so bad. And the key thing is that Messi looks so lost and so jaded that
PQ is out of.
I don't even know how you can even go for.
Yeah. Even before Koeman was even linked, you said that you thought Koeman would be the perfect manager for Barcelona.
Yes.
Now that he's here and has not changed anything, what do you say? Is it his fault or is it the player's fault?
Let me respond to that. When Koeman was hired, I said the best thing that could happen: sell Messi, get the money from Messi, and let Koeman build this team from scratch. What this has shown is that the club is rotten to the core, because you brought Koeman in and you pretty much undercut him by the whole Messi saga, because that whole Messi saga proved was the worst thing that could happen to a new manager and to happen to Koeman, because what that showed was Messi is still king. It doesn't matter what you do, you must still try to fit around this stumbling block that is Messi, this stumbling block that doesn't want to be here, that has said that he wants to leave, that he does not believe in this team. So you still have a guy who doesn't believe in this team, doesn't want to be here, you still have him as captain, and you're still trying to fit him into this team. Whereas the best thing to do is, we have Koeman, we got beat 8-2. That 8-2 was a message that said, this thing that began in 2009 is over. It's finished. It was a great run. I mean, that's like 10 years. That's a great run. 8-2, Bayern were trying to send the message that, you know what, we've ended this era now. Break it apart, start from the ground up. You build it around a Griezmann, around an Us, and just totally change the formation, change the team, and so forth, and build anew. But no, you're trying to extract from Busquets, extract from Piqué, extract from Alba, trying to get something from Messi. And what it is just a team that's just like, just jittering, jittering. And Koeman obviously has an idea, but he's trying to still fit his idea with Messi still being here and still trying to play it. So it's all a mess. So
HH, your pretty picture looks amazing. The picture that you just painted right there looks amazing. However many millions you sign player, but the thing is that Bartomeu would have signed Lautaro Martinez. Like, maybe you're not. Bartomeu would not have. Doesn't care about your pretty picture. He would have thrown your picture in the trash. He would have thrown your project in the trash. That's what Messi said in his interview. That there's no project, there's no plan. It's just as it goes. So like,
no.
Let me just finish, and then I'll let you go. The thing that Koeman has is, like, it is what it is. Like, it makes sense that, yeah, if there was a real project, but we all know that Bartomeu never had a project. So this is what Koeman has to work with, and he hasn't changed anything. So I mean,
no. Basically, obviously, what I didn't account for was, it doesn't matter which manager Barcelona hire. It's the decision making and how the club is run is the issue, which is that, like, and because again, you go back to that 8-2. That 8-2 was a seminal moment, because that 8-2 said, okay, you didn't listen after Roma. Okay. You didn't listen after Liverpool. Okay. 8-2. Are you going to listen now? Oh, you're still not going to listen. All right? Because if you don't listen when the universe is trying to tell you something, you can either learn the easy way or you can learn the hard way. And Barcelona are now learning the hard way. Because what's going to happen is that they'll come through this group. You're going to have to face a real team, either in the second round or in the... By the time you get to the quarters, you'll have to face a real team. I don't know how Barcelona get past the quarters. See if they finish top of their group. You could... So if they finish top of their group, let's say you could face like
Porto. Just say Porto.
Or you could face like a Lazio. You could face an Ajax.
I'll favor Lazio over,
Barcelona. So
Juventus.
So basically, no, they can't face Juventus. Because they're in the same group.
Also, we're still talking about Barcelona.
They can face Leipzig. If Leipzig finish second, they can face Leipzig.
But my thing is that by the time they get to the quarters, they're going to be sniped up. then now it's going to be about, okay, now what's happening in the league? So league, that's a whole different bonanza. But my thing is that it was a good run. It was a great run.
No, but
And what
HH,
needs to happen
I'm on
PSG Barca,
Kuman. You said that Kuman was the perfect man, and like I do understand that he didn't have a project. But Valverde didn't have a project. Setien didn't have a project. That just because they didn't have a project doesn't mean that they didn't make mistakes. For me, I'm trying to say Kuman has made mistakes, and he hasn't changed anything so far.
But my thing about it is that it doesn't matter which manager that Barcelona bring in. The hierarchy is rotten to the core. So the manager is like, forget Koeman and everything. Whatever manager you bring in, however good he is, Messi had to be sold. Messi had to be sold. Because
and guys, no, go on.
No, because Messi being there, it's not helping anyone, because you're seeing a player who is just going, because he's so good and talented, he'll still do a few things, a few jobs, a few things like that, but he's not as sharp as is, because he doesn't really care as much. He still cares because it's a club he's been in his whole life. So he'll always care at a certain level, but he's not going to care as much as he did all the way through. And if you have, it doesn't matter how good you are, if psychologically you're not 100% in, it is impossible to win a Champions League. To win a Champions League, you need to be 200% in psychologically. You have to be. So once you face a team who really wants it, Barcelona are getting absolutely battered when they face a real team.
I just want to say, every year Barcelona, it gets more humiliating. Roma was embarrassing, Liverpool was horrible, and then E2. Guys, how are Barcelona coming out this year? Is somebody going to beat Barcelona 9-0? If that happens, Barcelona have to retire as a football club.
Actually, I'm guessing this. Maybe PSG, Barcelona, Neymar scores a hat-trick or something.
It's going to be more embarrassing.
I mean, look, Barcelona just has to be very careful, because this team looks worse than last year. So, if
question for you: what if Haaland leaves the Champions League?
No, if Barcelona make the mistake of facing a full-strength Bayern Munich in the semis, I'm not watching. It's basically, you guys can do the post-match yourself. I'm not watching the match, and we're not doing it.
15-0 on aggregate.
We're looking at VVV. Remember that Ajax VVV game? We're looking at double figures. Because see, Bayern German guys, they don't understand what it means to show mercy and to be kind, because they're very ruthless. So
what would be more humiliating than losing to Bayern again like that, or say losing to 4-5 to Lazio? Will it not be more humiliating if they lost the 3 or 4 to like a B team?
I think it'd be worse if they lose. Basically, 8-9 is still bad. Losing 8-9 is no.
Dortmund, Barcelona, Haaland, 5 goals.
Okay, look. So, guys, what chance do you give Dortmund, seeing that it's a weird field?
Nah.
I think Dortmund could do. I think they could get to a quarterfinal minimum, because I think they're going to finish top of their group. So, in theory, they'll get an easier draw. You never know. I mean, maybe they play PSG, but I think Dortmund, they definitely have a chance, especially with Haaland. So I think they could definitely get to a quarterfinal. You'll just have to see what draw they get after that.
You know a team I can see get to the semi? Just randomly, Sevilla.
No.
I can see it.
What about Gladbach? What about Gladbach?
Okay, remove your shades.
Gladbach top the group. Why don't people think they can do well?
Gladbach, nah.
Don't really have a star.
Their name is too long to be put inside Champions League semi-final.
Yeah.
What are we saying if the US leads Barca to CO? What are we saying?
For the tower, and then I'll then start to insult all of you guys, man. Guys, look, man, let's roll out. So, guys, peace out. Thank you. Remember, guys, if you're new, subscribe, like the video, and subscribe, and we'll be back here tomorrow to see what happens between Inter Milan and Real Madrid. Peace out.
And Liverpool.
Stay real, and we're out. Peace out, guys. Peace. Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams, and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.